Welcome to Practice Made Easy, where our goal is to help you accomplish freedom in business through a staff-driven team that can help grow your practice with or without you even present. All right, now listen, you wouldn't put Tom Brady as a wide receiver, right? Unless you're the Patriots playing a trick play that didn't really work out as he missed his Super Bowl trophy in that one catch he missed. You definitely wouldn't put Hakeem Olajuwon as a shooting guard. You wouldn't put Muggsy Bogues as a center. I'm going way back for a lot of you guys here. You wouldn't put a safety in a quarterback position, and you definitely would not put an outfielder into a pitching position. These are all facts that we know if we follow sports. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, it's important in your team that you put the right people in the right spots. So many practices I go to have people in positions that do not accent and get the most value out of their biggest strengths. A lot of times you just have really talented people doing a lot of administrative work. I was in a practice not too long ago, and I saw this incredible and visionary leader who had been with the practice for 15 years. And she had this passion and this innate ability to inspire the team. But yet every time I would walk into their office and work with them, she was buried under a mountain of paperwork every single day, taking on and mother henning everybody's work every single day. She was not put in a position, right, on the field that best accented her ability. Now, what would have been better is to delegate, to look at, make a list of all the things she was doing that you could pay somebody $10, $12, $15 an hour for, and that's 10 or 20 hours a week to handle all that administration for her so she can train, work with, lead, guide, get on the floor, work with the team, help drive performance and production in the office, and be a leader to the other chiropractic assistants in the office that needed her to be a leader and to be there for her. Instead, she was just buried under a mountain of paperwork that you could easily have paid somebody a third of the payroll to take care of. So my question for you is, are you putting each of your team members in the right position for the strategy or the plays that you're putting in place on the field to work? Any championship team has a very specific strategy to defeat their team they're playing and to achieve the goal they have, which is to win a championship, a Super Bowl, or otherwise. So take a look and do an inventory. Your call to action today, a little tip for you to do, is take a look at all your positional players. Have you identified their key strengths? Are they working on things in their key strengths? Look at how much you're paying them and see if they're getting stuck with tasks that are administratively draining that you could easily outsource, automate, or pay somebody else at a much lower rate to do. Then take a look at your organizing chart. If you don't have an organizing chart, just get a napkin and just draw out the main functions of the office and who's doing what, and are these people specializing and investing the most of their value in producing their strengths and the result that their strength can give. If I have an office manager who's buried into paperwork and I delegate that off their plate, I want to make sure that they're focusing on things that are going to drive in new patients, drive in patient compliance, better retention, better processes, implementing new processes in the office to help train the staff to do things faster. This is what I want their time focused on doing because that can really scale your practice rapidly. So take a look, do an audit, do inventory, take stock, and see if your staff are doing the things that are within their strengths to get the best results, and get an org chart just kind of written out for yourself on a napkin, or work with one of our coaches and get that done for your office, and make sure each person becomes a specialist in what their strength is to provide the best value for the practice. That's your tip for today. I'll see you in the next one.